We have pushed the frontiers of ultra-fast laser science to its ultimate limit by generating pulses of laser light that consists of a single wave cycle of the electromagnetic field. For this generation we have used a technique that has been pioneered by the co-winner of this prize, Anne Louillet. And we have used another technique that has been proposed by the other co-winner of the prize, Paul Corkum, for measuring the duration of these pulses. So the establishment of attosecond physics is a multilateral, multinational effort. With these tools and techniques, scientists all over the world have been able to look into processes that evolve within atoms, molecules, and also solid matter with the participation of electrons, and have been able to observe the motion of these tiny, extremely fast particles in real time. Attosecond technology has enabled us for the first time to observe directly the motion of electrons in molecules, which happen to be the functional building blocks of all living organisms. By tracing and gaining insight, very deep insight into these processes at the most fundamental level, at the level of molecular interactions, we have the chance to understand much better the processes underlying life and underlying all processes that are relevant for life. On the technical side, electrons play another extremely important role. In nanocircuits, they are responsible for switching on and off electric current, and in this way processing information at ever higher speed. If we wish to expedite the signal processing to build ever more powerful computers, again we need to understand the way electrons move in these tiny dimensions, and by doing so we have the chance to advance electronic signal processing to its ultimate limit, to the oscillation frequency of visible light. The first decade of attosecond science has been about looking into fundamental processes, fundamental electronic processes in atoms, molecules, and solids. After doing so, we have realized that the ability of actually measuring not just electronic motion, but also the oscillation of the electric field of light opens the door for perhaps the first real-world application of attosecond science. By hitting molecules with extremely short infrared laser pulses and probing, sampling the electric field, the excited molecules send out in the wake of this ultra-fast excitation, we have been able to measure with never before achieved sensitivity molecular signals that contain information about the atomic structure and atomic composition of the molecules under scrutiny. We have been using this technique for scrutinizing tiny, minuscule changes of the molecular composition of human blood, and use this ability to distinguish blood samples of cancer patients from blood samples of healthy individuals, and recognized that we can indeed detect reproducible changes in this infrared electric field molecular signal, and we have been able to use this for distinguishing actually persons who carried a tumor in their body from those who happen to be healthy. In this way, we may be able to actually detect all kinds of cancer, but most probably also a number of other diseases, opening the door for a broadband health monitoring by using infrared molecular fingerprinting.